what you're looking for. TV 20.
Stereo. KOFY, Coffee, TV 20, San Francisco.
4 or 5. You got $700.
All in one shot.
$700 you're going for Tim. Does he do it? It's a 5. He did it. He did it. $10,000. Can we get a 7 for her? Can she roll a 7? Easiest number on the dice, they say. There it is! She did it!
And now, a game of high stakes, where every decision is a gamble and every move could be your last. High rollers! And here's the man with all the action, Wink Martindale.
Hi, Lidia. Welcome back. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome to High Rollers, Skill, Strategy, Sabotage, and these unpredictable dice are the elements we have for you as our players try to win prizes totaling over $23,000 that are on our game board, and that's just our first, with much more to come after that. Then whoever wins a 2 out of 3 game match goes on to play the big numbers for $10,000 in cash. Yeah. By the way, at the top of the show, you saw a couple of examples of people that's happened to. It could happen to one of these lucky folks. First, let's say hello to our current champion. Her name is Lidia Reinhardt from Asunción, Paraguay. I love to say that. Welcome to you, Lidia. Nice to see you back again.
Thank you.
Now, you're just visiting here from Manhattan, are you not?
Yes, I am. I live in Manhattan with my husband, Peter, and I came to visit, audition for the show, and
And
here I am.
you are, yeah.
Yep.
And she has $3,964 so far in cash and prizes, including a trip to San Francisco. And the challenger to this young lady is John Herkert from Madison, Wisconsin. John, welcome to you. Nice to see you. Gentleman with a BS in elementary education, and you taught to earn that degree over in England, did you not?
Yeah, I spent 3 months in England and finished up my degree there.
You want to learn something about these dice, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, we'll give you a BS in dice. Players, this match started on our last show. We showed you prizes and numbers, and then we ran out of time. Let's take a look at the board and the prizes you were playing for. In column 1, we're dealing with a trip to Tahiti and a copier worth $4,235. In the center column, we have the Love Letters games, fun game that can pay off to the tune of $12,680. And in column 3, a camera to record your trip to Africa, worth $6,670. Of course, that's the way the numbers line up as we begin. The hot column is column 2, meaning a roll of a 7 will play you the Love Letters game worth over $12,000. Being first for the right answer gives you control of the dice. If you're ready, we are. Here's your first question. Did Julius Caesar reign as emperor of the Romans before or after Christ? How about that, John?
Before Christ.
You got it. Right on the nose. Before Christ. BC. Roll the dice, John.
Good 7.
Here we go. We have love a 7. Does he roll a 7? No, he rolled a 4. He'll take that.
A 1, 2, no, we're going to do a 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3. All right. 1 out of column 2, 1 out of column 1. What line of work do these 3 famous names bring to mind? Pavlova, Markova, and Ulanova. Ballet or Russian cosmonaut? How about it, Lidia?
Ballet.
Ballet, yes. Very good. He gets the dice once. You get them the next time. Roll them.
Thank you. Come on, let's go.
You'd like a 6. 5.
Oh, 5. I'll take the 5.
Yeah, only one way to do it. 5 in column 3. Next question. Lidia and John, centigrade or Fahrenheit? Which temperature scale also goes by the name Celsius? John.
Centigrade.
Right. Centigrade, the correct answer. The dice are yours. John, don't get too carried away here, John. I like that kind of player, though, huh? John, I just want to tell you, 2 bad rolls, the 3 and the 5. So I must tell you, you can roll them, or you have the right to give them to Lidia.
We're going to pass him.
All right, he's a... See, aren't you glad I pointed that out? Let's see if it works for you, though. Lidia, stay away from a 3 or a 5.
Okay, I want a 6. Come on, give me a 6.
She has rolled a 3. It's a bad roll, and John wins the game. Wow, my goodness. Well, you won the game, John, and I got to point out to the audience, I always got to point those things out. I don't know whether I changed his mind or not about rolling or passing, but that's the way the game is played. You didn't win any prizes. We've got $100 for that, and we'll get underway with game 2. See if you can even it up, Lydia, right after we come back from this commercial break.
Oh, no. I thought you were one of them. They're everywhere. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They just do this. Boggle, shaking up the letters, looking for words day and night. You can't stop. Boggle gets him crazy. It's taking over the town. I'm the only normal one left. Me and... Oh, Buster, not you. Boggle, it's coming for you.
Working with doctors is exciting and rewarding. You get to help people and feel good about what you do. If you would like to train for a career in the medical or dental field, call now for this free Bryman brochure. In just a few short months, you could be helping doctors with patients or running the front office.
Call 777-2500 now for Bryman's free brochure. Discover the excitement of a medical career. Call Bryman now in the San Francisco area. Get your free brochure. Call 777-2500 now.
Do I have car insurance? Nah, I don't have car insurance. I mean, there's no law that says you gotta have car insurance. Is there?
Now the law says you must have car insurance. To help you comply with the law, Public Insurance has extended its hours to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. We can give you immediate coverage over the phone and spread your payments over 12 months. Call and get our low rates. At Public Insurance, it's no problem.
It's easy to obey the law. Thanks, Public.
Are you tired of wasting your Christmas cash on toys that break and turn to trash? Then give a gift that lasts instead.
Dear Santa, please bring me a waterbed.
At Waterbed Outlet, you're in luck because for as little as $79, there's a gift kids love, and you can get it with low monthly payments on your good credit. There's furniture, bedding, and so much more at the low, low prices you're looking for. You'll save money. Your kids will smile with Christmas Waterbed Outlet style.
Why pay more when there's a Waterbed Outlet store?
Now back to high rollers and wings.
So John received the baptism of fire. He has $100. Lydia has over $3,000, almost $4,000 as our champion. Let's see if she can continue in those championship ways. You need this game, otherwise, well, you know what'll happen. Game 2. Let's see some brand new prizes in column 1. Dean Goss, what do we find?
Treasure Erte Spring Showers, a lithograph evocative of early part of this century. Numbered and signed by the artist Erte. It's furnished by Steve Stein Gallery, and the value of this column is $1,800.
Now let's move on to the center column and see what we find there.
Your utility cart can store most of your cooking needs with this 8-piece commercial stainless steel cookware set. It'll do more than you ask for from your cookware, furnished by Cuisinart Incorporated. And this 1920s red lacquer and chrome scale, both decorative and practical for yesterday and today, from Monty's Laguna Beach. And it will hold $100 a month for 1 year to help you with your grocery shopping for a total of $1,200. And total value of this column is $2,225.
Last but not least, column 3.
Ophelia, gently going mad because she's lost the love of her sweetheart life, Hamlet, is immortalized in bronze by California sculptor Richard Stiles. One of the small limited edition furnished by Richard Stiles. Now you can visit Hamlet's castle when we fly you to Copenhagen, Denmark. All in the style and comfort of Northwest Airlines. You'll have a wonderful week in the land where fairy tales do come true. Copenhagen, the capital of Denmark, and founded in the 12th century. A memorable blend of old and new. To thrill and excite you, the value of this package is $6,550. Makes the total value of the game $10,575.
Here the way the numbers line up for game 2. Take a look. Hot column for game 2 is column 3, meaning a roll of a 10 will give you the art and the trip to Denmark worth over $6,500. Lydia, you need the game to even it up. John and Lydia, Joan Collins, Diane Keaton, or Shirley MacLaine? Which actress has Warren Beatty never dated?
Joan Collins?
No, Shirley MacLaine, and the reason is it's his sister. So, we're just full of facts around here, Lydia. All right, roll them, John. Here we go.
We need a Big Ten.
As he tries to win the match.
Big Ten,
He's rolled a 6 and a 5, 11.
Okay, we'll take the 1, 2, 3, and 4.
John, that's only 10.
Okay, we'll try the 1, 5, 2, and 3.
1, 5, 2, and 3. That adds up to an 11. Leaving only the 4 in column 3 for that trip to Denmark. Players, what gets bigger when Popeye eats his spinach? John?
His arms.
Is that acceptable?
Bicep.
No, I'm sorry. The answer has to be his muscles. His muscles. Muscles could be all over his body. So, Lydia, You control the dice. So let's bring them back down here. You pick them up. And remember, the bad rolls are the 3 and the 5. You want to roll them or pass them to John?
I'm feeling I'm going to win if I pass these
All right,
dice.
John.
No problem.
Bad rolls, 3 and 5.
No problem at all. We're going to get the 4. Big 4, double 4, double 4.
He has rolled a 6.
Yes.
It is a good roll.
We'll take the 6.
One way to do it, the 6 in column 1. Alumni or alumnus, which one is plural? John.
Alumnus.
No, alumni is plural. Again, Lydia, you control. The bad rolls are 3, 5, 6, and 10 this time.
I am definitely going to pass it to John.
No problem.
Well, John, you did it last time with a 6. See if you can do it again. 3, 5, 6, and 10 are bad rolls.
Double twos. 11.
It's a 9,
yes.
and it's a good roll for you.
Yes, yes.
Only one way to do it, and that's take off the 9 in column 1. That gives you the litho on your side of the ledger for $1,800, yours to keep if you win the game. Lydia and John, a dancer, a cabinet maker, or a writer. What did Thomas Chippendale do for a living? John.
He was a writer.
No, he was a cabinet maker. Chippendale, famous cabinetry. Lydia, the good rolls are 4, 7, 8, 11, and 12. What do you want to do? Roll them and give them away.
I'm going to keep on passing them.
All right, John, you got to roll a 4, 7, 8, 11, or 12, or a double.
We want a 12.
4, 7, 8, 11, or 12. And it is a 9. That's a bad roll, and we have a tie game. Lydia, you got it.
All right, I'm still on.
Took a while, but you did it.
I did.
So, Lydia, no prizes for that game. We had $100 to your total, taking you up to $4,064. More importantly, though, we have a tie game. And let's see some brand new prizes and get this rubber game of the match underway. First of all, in column 1, take a look. I think you're going to like what you see. Listen.
It's the High Rollers Full House, where with one roll of the die, you could win a whole house full of prizes, including this diamond necklace furnished by Kremens Jewelers. Bringing the column value to $12,845.
Moving right next door to the center column, listen to Dean.
For the sophisticated palate, a sophisticated wine storage center keeps wine at an ideal temperature, stores up to 40 bottles, furnished by Wine Chillers of California. And for today's listening, it's Magnavox compact disc player, designed for outstanding sound, quality, and performance. Has a memory that can hold 785 of your favorite songs, furnished by Magnavox. And you'll enjoy hours of fabulous music listening with this collection of the best Capitol Records has to offer, featuring such artists as David Bowie, Duran Duran, and the Beatles, just to name a few. Furnished by Capitol Records. And the total value of this package is $1,555.
Let's move on to column 3, and then we'll start the game.
We'll fly you and 3 guests to Rio de Janeiro via Varig Airlines. Enjoy their comfort and in-flight services along the way. Once there, you will enjoy an extraordinary 14-day vacation as you cruise Aperotiki Line's Elegant Pegasus through the fabled cities and countries of South America. Ports included are Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires, and Montevideo, and more furnished by Aperotiki Cruise Lines, bringing the value of the column up to $9,720 and the potential value of this game, $24,120.
Line up the numbers and get underway. Here they come. Hot column for this game is column 1, meaning a roll of an 8 will give you the chance to play the full house game for $12,845. Before we get the rubber game of the match underway and see who gets to play the big numbers for 10 grand, we'll take this commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
All of us who get beautiful gifts from JCPenney's fine jewelry sale want everyone who'll give them to know that we didn't want anything special, and you really shouldn't have. But we think it and you are just beautiful.
Save on all diamonds and every stone ring. Seiko, Pulsar, Boulevard, and Citizen watches. All cultured pearls, 14-karat gold chains, charms, and earrings. We bring out the Santa in you.
JCPenney.
An important message about your legal rights.
When my husband was killed in an accident, my life went into a spin. I didn't know what to do or who to talk to. Fortunately, a friend recommended the Personal Injury Network. The attorneys there really cared. They understood my dilemma and carefully explained all of my rights. And with their help and advice, the settlement I received allowed us to rebuild our lives. The Personal Injury Network. Thanks for caring.
For free information about the Personal Injury Network, call 1-800-4INJURY.
It's time for the biggest savings event of the year, the Rent-A-Center Rent-A-Thon. We've drastically reduced terms on all our new and previously rented merchandise. Enjoy incredible savings with some terms as low as 12, 9, or even 6 months. We've slashed terms on furniture. We've slashed terms on appliances. We've slashed terms on electronics. Save up to 65% on selected merchandise when you rent to own, but it's first come, first served, so don't let great deals like these get away. Hurry into the Rent-A-Center Rent-A-Thon today.
This is Airco Technical Institute, where thousands of professional welders got their training. Now, watch this Airco graduate on the job.
Airco helped me get financial aid for school, and they taught me to be a certified welder. I got a good job making good money, because as long as they build, they're going to need welders.
You can do it too. Phone us at 562-8980.
Now back to more High Rollers and Wink.
Okay, for the championship, here we go with question 1. You know what the prizes are, there are the numbers, and here's the question. Dallas, LA Law, or Miami Vice? On which TV show do you watch a sexy guy named Sonny Crockett? How about it, John?
Miami Vice.
Right, that's John Johnson's role. Sonny Crockett, Don Johnson, one and the same.
We're going to need an 8 for that hot column. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get an 8, let's get an 8.
He wants an 8. What does he get? 10.
We're going to take the 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. All righty. Players, what popular Broadway musical featured such songs as Getting to Know You and Hello, Young Lovers? The King and I, The Pajama Game, or West Side Story? John?
West Side Story.
No, The King and I. So the control of the dice go to Lydia. 3 bad rolls already, the 3, the 4, and the 10. You roll them or give them to John to roll? 3, 4, and 10 are bad rolls. What do you want to do, Lydia?
I think I would have passed.
The match is at stake. Stay away from a 3, a 4, or a 10, John.
I want that 5. I want that 5. Let's give me the full house, full house. Yes!
It's a 5. Yes! He wanted the 5. He rolled the 5.
Yes!
So we credit column 1 to you, giving you the chance to play the full house game worth $12,845. Yours to play, John, if you win the game. One of the world's most famous hills, the Acropolis, is located in Paris, Athens, or Rome. John?
It's in Rome.
No, Athens. The Acropolis in Athens. Again, Lydia, you control the dice. Remember, the match is at stake. The good rolls are 6, 7, 8, and 9. Do you roll or give them to John?
I want to win 10,000. I'm going to let him do it.
John, 6, 7, 8, or 9 are the good rolls. It's a 7. He rolled a 7.
Yes!
Turned out good for you, so we review the board and take off the 7 in the middle column, leaving only a 6 therein. Is it the curds or whey that cheese is made from? John?
Curds.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes!
Curds the answer. They are the dice. The good rolls are 6, 8, and 9. Pass them or roll them. Lydia, the match is at stake.
Get a
6, 8, or 9, or a double. That's what you need.
I feel like I'm going to get a
6, 8, or 9, or a double. 4, it's a double. 4, it's a bad roll, but you got a double. So ordinarily, I'd give you this insurance marker. You need it right now because you still need a 6, an 8, or a 9, or another double to stay alive.
I'm going to get that 6. Come on, give me a 6. I need a 6.
It's another double, and it's an 8. Not only do you get a good roll, but you get this insurance marker. You take off the 8. Only the 6 is left in the middle column for the cabinet, the CD player, and the South American cruise. It's still at stake up there for a 9 worth almost $10,000. Next question. Is Antarctica another name for the North Pole or the South Pole? John?
North Pole.
No, the South Pole, Antarctica. Lydia, you have the dice. 2 good rolls, 6 and 9. What do you do?
No way. He's going to roll them and get it back.
John, remember, if you happen to roll a 6 or a 9, if you happen to win the game, you'll have the match and play the full house game.
9, we're going to get the 9.
6, 9, or a double. It's a 4. And the game and the match goes to Lydia. Congratulations. Well, Lydia, that's the way the game's played. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You won that match, and of course, the chance to play the big numbers for $10,000 in just a moment. And to you, John, you didn't win that game. We do leave you, and you leave us, with $100, and of course, a couple of nice parting gifts. And our thanks for being with us on High Rollers. Nice round of applause for John. And who knows, maybe we'll get together and do this again one of these days. By the way, he didn't get to play that full house. That's where one roll of the dice could win a house full of furniture. So we'll bring that back on a future show. Spotlight's now going to be on you, Lydia, as you play the big numbers for a chance at $10,000. So there's Crystal handing you the golden dice. We're going to take a break for a commercial. Then we'll be back to see if you can win 10 grand. Don't go away.
Tired of the credit barrier?
Having trouble breaking into the credit world? Nobody has more ways to pay than the Credit Brothers. Cosigns, no signs, monthlies, quarterlies, no downs, all downs. Even furniture.
Try Rams. We have $1 million inventory at prices so affordable you may be stunned. Plus easy credit on the exact furniture you want. Rams in San Francisco, Richmond, and across from See's Candies in South San Francisco.
With the hands-on experience that I received at Control Data, I was able to step right into my position as a field engineer.
You learn how to test, troubleshoot, isolate problems, fix the problem.
To know when a system goes down and the work just stops. They need me. I'm there. Thanks to Control Data, I'm there.
To visit one of our schools and learn more about computer careers in less than a year, call Control Data Institute at 882-4545. Call now.
At Public Insurance Service, we are doing everything we can to make auto insurance easy to buy. We believe that it's time to make insurance affordable again. Assemblyman Richard Polanco has introduced a bill which will reduce your auto bodily injury premiums by 50% and your liability for auto bodily injury by 50%. We urge you to write Assemblyman Polanco supporting the 50% cut in liability and premiums. Thank you.
Crown Rentals is so sure you'll love renting from us, and we're so sure you'll feel we're the best. Just for trying out Crown Rentals, you can rent any top-of-the-line TV or appliance in the store and get this AM/FM clock radio absolutely free. You can even rent by phone. Check your white pages for the store nearest you. No credit needed, no repair bills, and you can even rent to own. But hurry, this is a limited time offer. Crown Rentals, we deliver the best.
You can wait for the paper for a horoscope or get your personal horoscope right now. Just find your sign and dial. All calls 95 cents.
You can go to a comedy club for today's hottest jokes, or you can call Dial a Joke now, 976-LAFF. Missed your favorite soap opera? Call 976-SOAP now.
To get the latest dirt on all the soaps, I call Soap Opera Update.
And now back to Wink Martindale and the big numbers.
So Lydia continues as our champion. She's up to $4,164 and can add to that now considerably with a lot of cash. You know that every number you knock off give you $100. You get all 9 numbers off of that big board up there, and we give you $10,000 in cash. And to help you along the way, these insurance markers are always available. If you throw a double, this can get you out of trouble, meaning simply that if you throw a number that can't be made, you'll get a free roll. You knew all that, Lydia. Why are we wasting time? Why don't you win $10,000?
Certainly will.
Here we go. The audience thinks you can do it. Her first roll is a 4. A 4. All right, and off comes the 4. Roll them all the way out there, Lydia.
I want big numbers.
Give her a good roll. There we go. She rolls a 4 again.
4, 3 and the 1.
All right, that takes care of that little pesky 1. 3 and the 1.
Okay,
You got $300.
Big numbers. I need a 10. Come on, give me a 10.
She rolls another 3, and it cannot be done. Boy, that's an unusual roll. 3 threes in a row. Sorry about that. The only thing that 3 means is that you win $300, 1 for each one of those numbers. That takes you to $4,464, and I'll congratulate you anyway. $300 better than nothing, huh? And you're still our champ with a chance to bring on a new challenger and meet that person right now. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Bob Martin, originally from Los Angeles, California. Hello, Bob.
Hi.
Bob, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Oh, I sell some advertising, yellow page advertising.
For a
telephone company.
Telephone company. All right. Get that little plug in there for the telephone. Right. Well, welcome to our show. You know our champ. You've met her. So let's get a new match underway and see what happens, shall we? Okay. Take a look at column 1 in this prize group.
Tee off with Pinseeker set of custom-made golf clubs, including stainless steel woods with matching radius sole irons and a deluxe staff bag. Furnished by Pinseeker. Or challenge someone to a game of shuffleboard. It's the handcrafted 9-foot-long Eagle Shuffleboard. The playing surface is hard maple with all markings burned in. French polish to a mere finish, furnished by American Shuffleboard. Now get some friends to play John and Hanson's assortment of games. including Time the Game, Baker Street, and their exciting game of charades, a hilarious family game furnished by John and Hanson Company. And total value of this column is $1,881.
Let's move right next door to that and take a look at the prize for column 2.
It's a collector's delight, an authentic reproduction Victorian English pram, featuring this lovely Victorian doll complete with hat. A treasure for today from yesterday, furnished by Monty's Laguna Beach. And you can pick up your pram in London, England. We'll fly you aboard a giant jet where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Northwest Airlines. Once there, you'll experience an unforgettable week at a beautiful Edwardian hotel in London, enjoying their traditional turn-of-the-century grace and charm. It brings the value of this package to $3,720.
And last but not least, we move to column 3 for this grouping.
Galaxy's new Highland, beautiful plush carpet designed to allow most household stains to be completely removed with just plain water, furnished by Galaxy. And it will enhance this great chair that we found in Beverly Hills. There's no mistaking a classic design, as in this leather chair and ottoman from one of the nation's largest retailers of leather, made from imported leather from Sweden and furnished by the Leather Center. They make the value of this column $3,275, and the value of the game $8,876.
Here come the numbers lining up for you. In this game, there are 2 hot columns. Column 1, for a roll of a 9, would give you the $1,881 worth of golf clubs and games. And column 2, for a roll of a 12, you'll win the trip to London worth $3,720. Here's your first question, players. Is it a shade of red, blue, or yellow if it's magenta? Bob?
It's red.
Yes, magenta, red in color. All the rolls are good. Here are the dice. You get the first roll, and here we go.
I want that trip. Give me a 12. Give me 12. Give me 12. 7. Okay, I will take 6-1.
6-1 in the middle column, leaving a 5 there. And People magazine calls her the Empress of televised conversation. Is she Oprah Winfrey, Jane Pauley, or Barbara Walters? Bob?
Oprah Winfrey?
No, she'd be Barbara Walters, the Empress of televised conversation. She's had that role for quite a while. All right, Lydia, it's your roll. All the rolls are good. You want to do it? Here we go.
Definitely, I sure do want to.
All righty, and the roll comes out to be a 6 and a 4, 10.
I want that 5, the 3, and the 2.
5, the 3, and the 2 are now yours. That clears the middle column for a trip to London worth $3,720. Yours to keep if you win the game. That bell, if you can believe it, means we're out of time. Show's over. Lydia, let's stop right there. Bob will come back, pick up with the prizes and the numbers exactly where they are right now as we start our next show. So school will be in then. You be right here and be on time. And you join us, too. Be on time for another edition of High Rollers, and we'll be back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Wink Martindale. See you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our parting contestants will receive Shop for Plus Mark Christmas Gift Wrap, Christmas cards, bows, ribbons, and trim at your favorite retail store. Plus Mark, one of America's favorite Christmas card companies. And Pledge is self-cleaning, so it cleans away dust and old polish to leave a fresh shine every time. Also, Soft Scent Skin Lotion with Vitamin E, where the feel of healthy skin begins. Plus, Super Seal Food Savers go from refrigerator to microwave to table. Super Seal's new wraparound seal is airtight, spill-proof, and easy to open and close. And a Service Merchandise gift certificate. Select famous name brand items from our catalog or redeem at one of our many stores. Furnished by Service Merchandise.
Here's your chance to be a TV star. Call TV20 now to be on James Gabbert's All Night Movies. There's a taping soon, and we need you. So call TV20 now at 821-2020 and ask for Denise so you can be on the All Night Movies with James Gabbert right here on TV20.
Don't touch that dial, because Scrabble is coming up next. Then Perry Mason, the 1 o'clock movie, and more. Yep, we've got what you're looking for on Coffee Stereo TV 20.
This has been a Merrill Heater production in association with Century Towers Productions.